Yes, sir. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pro Jamaica Man, and I'm back with another video. And today I have a video on the top 10 tricks. We got Selfie in here. We're doing a 1v1. Y'all know Selfie from the streams, man. Big wallet Selfie in the cut. You know what I'm saying? But shout outs to Selfie for helping me out with this video. So top 10 trick dunks, in my opinion. So we're gonna just take turns just dunking. That's the hang time dunk right there that she used. I don't have the battle pass, so I can't even use it. You know what I'm saying? If anybody has any opinions on that, just let me know. But here we go. Let's get right into the video, guys. Alright, coming in at number 1, we have aerial crossover. Now I don't have this trick dunk, so shout outs to Lies for it. First dunk on here, we got the axe dunk. First dunk I used in there was the War Axe dunk. Now, this was a dunk that dropped in Season 1. I think it was the first trick dunk from the scavenger hunt. Now they put like dances in the scavenger hunt. This was the first dunk that was in the scavenger hunt. So shout outs to Basketrio for blessing us with this first season. But it's one of those dunks that finishes on the right side of the rim. If you're not on the right side, or at least standing directly under the rim, you're not going to be able to block this dunk, because if you're standing in front of the rim, you're going to get folded. If you're, you know what I'm saying, too much to the left, you're going to get folded out of this dunk. So it's one of those very effective but old dunks that, you know, everybody could still use, and it's number 1 actually on my bucket list. Now if you had aerial crossover, you could replace the axe dunk with the aerial crossover, but for number 1, axe dunk is my go-to trick. Alright, next dunk we have on here is the uncrowned king. For number 2, we got the newer, or one of the newest ad trick dunks. You gotta watch ads to watch this trick, to get this trick dunk. But this is the uncrowned king. Now the animation is very cheesy, because as you can see, it does like a little hop step, as you can see on the line there. So it does a hop step behind the line, behind the key there, the side of the key. I don't know what to call it, but as you can see, it does a little hop step over the line. So if you're not in that area, you're gonna get folded by this trick dunk, and it basically teleports you to the rim and finishes. I don't even know. This dunk is very broken, and if you're not in the right position, which is basically on that line right there, to get a chase down block or to get a block contest, you're not going to be able to block this dunk, and the person is just going to jump over your head. So yeah. Alright, next dunk we got on here is the cockback reverse dunk. Next dunk we have in here is the cockback reverse dunk. I know I have a lot of tricks or a lot of clips on these dunks already, but as you can see right there, it's one of those dunks that gets very tricky. You know what I'm saying? You could just basically dunk past your opponent with these dunks if you use them at the right angle. Now a lot of these dunks I was not using before. I literally had to 1v1 people all morning and stuff to get these clips. So I hope you guys will understand, but I hope you guys are able to, you know what I'm saying, get some type of knowledge or understanding on how they're used and how broken they are from the clips that I'm going to give you after. So, yeah, let's get into the next dunk. Alright, next dunk we have on here is the 360 windmill dunk. Alright, next dunk we have in here is the 360 windmill. It's just like the cockback reverse dunk, but this one actually does, as you can see, it's a full body spin with a finish right in front of the rim. It's one of those dunks again where you could literally teleport past your opponent, no contest, whatever. If you have a lot of block resist, this is the dunk that's gonna get your opponents folded a lot. You're gonna get a lot of free dunks, basically of people standing right in front of the rim, because with block resist and just how this dunks animation works, you're just gonna dunk past your opponent. But let's get into the next dunk.
Time is almost up.
Alright, next dunk we have on here is the Thunderbolts. If you have the hang time, go ahead and use that. This is another one of those Battle Pass dunks. The Thunderbolts is the Battle Pass dunk from the last Battle Pass. I don't have the current Battle Pass, so if you have the current Battle Pass, just replace the Thunderbolts with the current Battle Pass dunk, which is the hang time dunk. I didn't get a chance to get my hands on the hang time dunk yet, so yeah. If you have the Battle Pass dunk, you could go ahead and replace it with that. But yeah, let's get into the next trick dunk. Alright, next dunk we have on here is the shooting star. Now, as you guys can see, to follow the trend, it was a lot of purple dunks first. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of these orange dunks are very flashy and stuff like that, and you could get these different animations, but really and truly, on a lot of these orange dunks, the only thing that you're going for is the contact. And as you can see, they give +5 contact at max, but they're very expensive to get. And for the average player to farm and upgrade these trick dunks, it's not going to be very efficient to go ahead and do that. And as you can see, going through the list so far, a lot of the tricks were purple dunks. So even though they do give you +2 contact only, they're very broken to use, and if you use them right, you're going to be able to finesse your opponent. But first orange dunk on the list right here, we got the shooting star, high speed. So as you can see, when it comes to trick dunks, you're not going for, you know what I'm saying, well, you are going for animations, but you're not going for, what I'm saying, like the contact on the dunk. You are going for the contact, but you're really going for the speed and the animation to get past your opponent. And this is one of those trick dunks that gets the job done.
Oh my god.
Next dunk is the 360 spin toss. Next orange dunk we got on the list here is the 360 spin toss dunk. Very effective dunk. If you get past your opponent, the only thing stopping you when you're using this trick dunk is a chase down block, and you could straight up just contact fail your opponent with this trick dunk because of the +5 extra contact that you gain upon activation. Now, this is one of those dunks where really and truly only help defense or a chase down block could stop it. Nothing much more could stop this dunk. So if you have it, go ahead and throw that dunk in there, man.
Poster.
Next dunk we got on there is the ninja dunk. This is another one of those swift, you know what I'm saying, but deadly dunks. We got the ninja dunk coming in at number 9 right there. As you can see, the animation is not too wild. It's just like a, what is that, a 720? Dude just did a 720. Is very fast. If you catch your opponent off with this, they're getting folded or they're getting contact failed because of the extra +5 contact on activation. And with block resist, if you get this trick dunk off, the blocking time for this dunk is very, very, very difficult to catch onto. So if you catch your opponent with this, they're getting folded or contact failed, or they're just getting a shadow block because of the block resist. But let's get into the next dunk. Next dunk we have on here is the spinner. That's the last and final dunk right there. And let's get into the close dunks now. And last but not least, here we have the spinner dunk. Another one of those swift but deadly dunks. Now, this is one of the dunks that came out in the earlier parts of the game, but it just hung around because it's very fast. When you're going for trick dunks, you want the +5 contact, yeah, but you're not really prioritizing that when you're going for these dunks. You're prioritizing the animation and where the animation finishes and the speed of the trick dunk. That's basically what you're going for. So I hope this video was very helpful to y'all. Give y'all a good example or explanation of how to use these trick dunks, or which trick dunks to go for and what to look for when you're going for a trick dunk. But yeah, that's all for the long range trick dunks. Let's get into the close range trick dunks. And an honorable mention for the range dunk is the crossover or aerial crossover dunk. I don't have a clip of it. Lies actually went ahead and sent me a clip of the trick dunk. No offense to, you know what I'm saying, the person who is featured in the video. Shout outs to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just stay out the way and pump out content for y'all, but for right now, let's get into the close range dunk. All right, first close dunk we got on here is, let's see, tornado. As y'all can see the trend here, another one of those ad dunks, but this time we have an orange dunk in first place for the close range dunks. This is the tornado dunk. Very, I don't even know, very powerful under the rim. You can do it very, very close to the rim. If your opponent does not pre-block this, or, you know what I'm saying, doesn't have a lot of block rate, you're going to fold your opponent basically every time. I get a lot of contact fails with this. When I didn't upgrade it, make sure you guys upgrade this dunk as well, though, because when I didn't upgrade it, I failed this dunk a lot of times. There was a stream where I literally missed this dunk like 6 times on stream. Like, people are literally like concerned because about this dunk, but you have to upgrade it. So let's get into the next trick dunk. All right, next close dunk we have in here is, we gotta include the cheese. Ooh, nasty elbow hang. Another battle pass dunk. I went ahead and put the blue one in front because I feel like the animation on the elbow hang is more deadly when it comes to just finishing off your opponent or just catching them off, because it's one of those animations again where if you don't pre-block it, you're getting contact fail, because as you can see, it's a gather step or a hop step, and you literally, it teleports you to the rim and the dunk is all over. So if your opponent doesn't know how to block this, or, you know what I'm saying, doesn't pre-block this, you're gonna contact fail them, you're gonna fold them. Block resist is gonna give you a shadow block, and you're gonna easily be able to score unless you miss. I don't know. All right, and last but not least, close dunk. You gotta have all of these to cheese, man. Let's get it.
Slam.
Boom! Violent slam, the originator. Alright, last but not least, we have the violent slam. Now, this is one of those dunks again where literally if your opponent does not pre-block this, or they don't know how to block this dunk, as you can see, if it finishes a little bit further away from the rim as compared to the elbow hang, which is why it's in last place for the close dunks for me. But it's another one of those very effective dunks where you could just go and post up under the rim, get a double pump, and you could just go ahead and get it off, because most people are gonna get contact failed, shadow block, or some kind of folding animation off of this dunk, and you're gonna be able to score very easily.